Hey, my name is Sean. Welcome to Supercars from the Hood. And on today's episode, I got another what if. And this time it's with Dodge. And I'm not going to hit you with one of those fake commercials where I try to plug myself, because that really doesn't work. But it was kind of fun, even though I didn't add anything extra to the video. So, with no further ado, what if Dodge brought back the Viper? Now I know the Viper's been out of commission for 3 or 4 years, give or take, maybe even less than that is how uncertain I am of it. And it didn't really sell to Dodge's expectations. I don't know if that's because there were other cars that were cheaper and had more horsepower, or just because of how brutal the Viper is known to be. But what if Dodge brought the Viper back and pulled a Chevy and made it mid-engine like the Corvette? How would people feel about a mid-engine V10 Viper? I don't think people in particular would care for that, because a lot of the characteristics in that car is that V10 in the front, that big bonnet, as they said, that big front hood, that wide body thing. And I think that would change a whole hell of a lot if you made that mid-engine. But I think it would be interesting to see Dodge go for a mid-engine car, but not call it the Viper, even though that name recognition would sell more cars than it wouldn't. But there really isn't any news on the Viper front whatsoever, so all I'm just saying, as usual, is putting an idea, a seed if you will, and planting it into Dodge's brain. What about a mid-engine sports car? What about a mid-engine Viper? It would discuss the purists. Are there Viper purists? Are there people? I know there are people out there that collect Vipers. I know there's a group of people that own every generation of Viper out there. There has to be. So, but are there purists in the Viper sense, and purists in the Porsche sense? Do they care if you change the car up a little bit? I don't know, but it's hard for Viper to sell with just 600 horsepower when you have 700 horsepower Challengers and Chargers, 800 horsepower Challengers and Chargers out there, and then you just have this 560 or 600 horsepower sports car that's supposed to be superior, and then them have a similar top speed with other cars costing $20,000 to $30,000 less. Even though the Viper does pretty much hold its value, you can get a Hellcat for like 50 or probably less right now, and you really can't beat 700 horsepower for 50 or 40k. You know, it's really insane when you think about it. And older Vipers, the ones you can get around that price, do not have that many horses. They actually have way less, but you know, 190 miles per hour, 200 miles depending on the model. It's something you really can't, you know, blink twice at. That's not slow at all. But compared to a Hellcat, even though it's like driving a brick on wheels, and I know that the steering and the handling and the cornering is not remotely close to the same, but straight line speed is a thing for a lot of these young cats. But a mid-engine Viper could be a Lamborghini and Ferrari fighter, or a more affordable version of those cars if they do it right. But something tells me that they would be trying to sell that car for at least 200,000 easy, because I don't see them doing like Chevy is done and bring a Stingray version of that car out. I think they're just gonna go straight in and then make track focused versions of that car. Let me just say once again that there really is no news from Dodge about the Viper, and I don't know if it's ever gonna come back. I would say it feels like that the Viper name brand has taken a hit, and I really didn't do any much research. I just feel like Dodge is not really feeling that making a new Viper is beneficial to them. There are guys that's gonna spend so much money buying the cars, but it might cost more money to develop and make them, because you don't want to make a sports car and then have it sell or sit in the dealership waiting years to sell and just nobody buy it because maybe it's too expensive, or maybe a Hellcat is a better choice for the person. I don't know. So, but the Challenger and the Charger was gone for a very long time before Dodge brought it back, and they haven't gone away since, and they haven't changed. So yeah, Dodge could bring back the Viper in 2025 or 2022 or whenever. We don't know, but are they gonna make it mid-engine to keep that competition they've had with Corvette since day one? I highly doubt that. I don't think they're gonna do that. They know who the people are that buy their cars, and they're not gonna do anything to persuade those people from buying the next one. So tell me, what do you think of the idea of Viper coming back? Do you think a mid-engine Viper would be viable for Dodge? Do you like the idea? Do you hate the idea? Or what do you think of a Viper in general? Do you think it's gonna come back in the future? I'm gonna try to do more videos like this where I just say whatever's on my mind about cars, some ideas that I have about what car manufacturers could try to do. I know it's like free ideas for them, because I highly doubt they're gonna watch this, but still, if you like these videos, like the video. If you dislike the video, dislike the video. If you want to see what I got planned next, come see what I got planned next. I got a lot of stuff for this channel. Really want you guys to be there with me. With that said, I'll catch you later.